What's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls back with a new video, and as you guys can see it in the title, this is of course the year list video. I'm trying to keep it short this time. I'm gonna show only 10 releases. Of course my list is longer than 10, but I don't want to make the video fucking huge. So I decided to do only 10, and will post my other 30 albums in the description, so you can look at those as well, which are phenomenal releases as well. There was a lot of choice this year. I could easily make a top 100, but didn't feel like after 40 ranking more and more albums, so the honorable mentions, the last stuff I didn't rank, because every album I bought I enjoyed a lot this year, and there was a lot to enjoy. Great stuff in every metal genre, even some non-metal in my list. Yeah, I really enjoyed a lot of stuff. So yeah, really great stuff. The thing you're listening now is Solstice with a little bit Solstice. Great trashy death metal, great stuff. If you haven't heard it, this definitely need in your collection. Great band. Over to the list. Let's get over to the number 10. The number 10 this year is for the band Vader. Vader is a Polish death metal band, active already since the 80s. So it's really a legend in the Polish scene. Definitely one of the first death metal bands out there. This is the latest release, of course, Solitude in Madness. It brings them back where I really want to hear them. Really catchy, fast, heavy, great guitar riffs, and the crushing drums, and the rumbling vocals of Piotr or Peter, or you know, name the guy. Really great stuff. I really love the artwork as well. This is really good stuff. This is released by Nuklearth. Track listing. Yeah, phenomenal release. I really enjoyed it. Definitely needed a spot here, so that's why it's on number 10. Yeah, I really enjoyed this band. Definitely reminded me of classics like Black to the Blind and Litany. And Litany is of course my all-time favorite album from this band. It came close, didn't really got that level exactly, but it really came close. I really enjoyed this album, so that's why it's this high. Great stuff. Next up is an album by Oceans of Slumber. This is the newest one, I think the 4th or 5th album. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Anyways, really fantastic band from the United States. Diverse in sound, it's progressive metal band I could call them, but there's definitely some doom in there, some black metal in there, other cool stuff. Definitely recommend it. The vocals are really great, female vocal. There's some growling in there as well. Yeah, fantastic, phenomenal release. Definitely the best so far, and definitely worth checking out. And that artwork again is phenomenal. Released by Sensu Media, and Sensu Media seems to do a really good job this year. This is some old school death metal, and this is definitely a band that will appear in people's year list if you're an old school death metal band fan. Skeletal remains. Entombment of Chaos, the 4th newest album. Fantastic old school death metal, really that old type. Screechy growls, old school riffing. Definitely worth picking up. Fantastic stuff. The if you like things like Death, Obituary, or Pestilence, that kind of stuff, definitely will enjoy this. Great band, fantastic album, definitely worth picking up. Great stuff. And again, a Century Media release, that's why I said it. Amazing band, definitely keep on look on this. This is definitely needs to be heard. One of the last things I add to my list, and it kept on climbing and climbing and climbing. I enjoy this album a lot. I really love this band. This is Dark Tranquillity with Moment, the newest release, also on Century Media. Fantastic melodic death metal from Gothenburg, Sweden. The songs on this are fantastic, diverse, melodic, heavy, a bit less heavy, really nice combinations in vocals, in melodies, in riffs, faster and slower parts. It's amazing, well crafted music, and I really love this long running band, and glad to have this in my collection. Phenomenal album, great songs, go look into it, fantastic band. To the next one, another great band and long running band. This is probably a lot of people's year list. It always depends on taste and how high it is, but it's a phenomenal album. It's Obsidian by Paradise Lost. Fantastic band. I really enjoy this album. This is a kind of mixture of all the stuff they did in the past. There's the doom parts, the gothic parts, the more synthy parts are also in here. Vocal-wise, goes from clean to growls and back, and it's a really nice mismatch of all the stuff they have done in the past, and that's why this album is so good. If you all like all those facets of the band, then you really enjoy this album. And I love it, really great songs, definitely worth picking up, guys. Amazing album. Number 6 is really fantastic, Paradise Lost with Obsidian. Number 5 is the new one from another long running band, and a lot of long running bands in my list. So yeah, don't know how it happened, but it's just like that. Enslaved with Utgard. Fantastic progressive black Viking metal band from Norway, released by Nuklearth. Great release. There is some stuff that you're familiar with on Enslaved on this, of course, but also stuff they do something different from the electronic part, for example, your Jotun, and it's really refreshing to hear something different in the sounds. The cleans are still again there, the harsh vocals of Skeletal, I probably butchered his name, sorry for that, but I will leave the name here. Anyways, fantastic stuff, guys. Really great riffing, great melodies. And they do something different in the experiment, and I really like it when a band tries something different, but still trying to keep through their sounds which they had in the last years. Refreshing, and again, recognizable as this band. Enslaved with Utgard. Great release. A band that was not a lot in my year lists, maybe a few times way back, but I don't know why I haven't heard the last album. Then I discovered that I really enjoyed it, and I saw that there a new one on Instagram. I saw some posts and I picked it up, and this is phenomenal stuff, guys. This is the Ocean Collective with Phanerozoic Part 2, Mesozoic, Cenozoic. This is this album. Fantastic in sounds, really different than every other metal band does, and that's why I like about this band. Sludgy stuff, some other stuff. This is progressive in a way. It's yeah, really different than other bands. This band from Berlin does a really great job, and yeah, I'm really glad that I rediscovered this band. I heard from them in the past, like I said, but somewhere I missed the boat a bit following albums, and until I heard the second to last album this year. And I already thought I must pick up the new one as well. Amazing band, fantastic release. Give it a listen. If you want to discover something new, definitely worth a look into. Amazing band, Ocean Collective with Phanerozoic Part 2. Amazing band. Then at number 3, another metal band. This is a band I loved in the past, but never dived into their other genres, because they started out as a black metal band, the first 3 albums, and then went straight to another genres, more synth-based genres, ambience, different kind of stuff. This is definitely way different than metal, but this is so good. I couldn't deny picking this up and listening to it and to it again and again and again. The riffs and the melodies on this are so great, great vocal lines. This is really captivating, grabs you in and then never lets loose, and yeah, you keep on trying, spinning in this. This is Ulver with Flowers of Evil. Fantastic band, again, a Norwegian band. Fantastic music, electronic music. I can describe synth pop, synth wave. If you like things like Depeche Mode, Duran, that kind of stuff, that's how they sound now. Way different than the black metal stuff. Only difference, this is really dark atmosphere and lyrics. Different than Duran is, of course, but definitely has those influences in here. Really great stuff. Definitely really enjoyed it. This was released by House of Mythology. It has really great tracks on this. Fantastic band. Over with Flowers of Evil. Then an album that's almost getting the #1 spot. I said almost because there's one album that just enjoyed a little bit more, but it was like the difference of this. This is Afsky with Ofte Drømmer. This album is definitely the black metal album for me from this year. For great black metal from Denmark. Really good stuff. This is really good. Atmospheric in a bit, but also melancholic. Really on this. It's really captivating. It just came out around the period I lost a colleague of suicide, and this album has a lot of suicidal intentions in the lyrics and in the song Melancholic. It really grabbed me. It never let loose. The melodies are great. It's depressive, but it's also fast, so it's not slow depressive. It's really nice. Developed music, definitely goes some places and really grabs you along with it. Fantastic band. Definitely year list candidate for everyone, I think. If you're into black metal, you must have heard this. Afsky with Ofte Drømmer mich død. Fantastic stuff, guys. Go pick it up if you haven't heard it yet. Fantastic album. Number 1. The number 1 for this year goes to Draconian under a Godless veil. This is the album of the year for me. Fantastic, melancholic, gothic, death, doom. Really atmospheric, melancholic music. Fantastic growls. Really amazing singer or female singer, Heike Langhans. Soaring, melancholic melodies. It's really good. Fantastic album. Really glad that it came out this year because it was a while. I think the last one was from 2015, so it was about time they released a new album. But this is a really good follow-up to Sovran. Fantastic album. I can't stop listening to it. It's definitely in darker moments of the year like this. It's definitely a really nice soundtrack to it. Fantastic band from Sweden, active since the 90s and developed into this really great gothic death doom machine. Awesome band, great band. Draconian under the Godless veil. My number 1. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, I have more than 10 albums that I like, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I will put those in the description and put all the names I have put in my top 40. And probably you will see some albums not in the list, but trust me, I heard a lot of albums. I like a lot of albums, but you can't put everything in one list. Not in the it's really hard to put something where you want to have it. You have to listen to it a lot. You have to like it a lot. A lot of factors that, factors that say where in your mind that where it has to be. Some albums I haven't heard a lot, or didn't like, or whatever. Trust me, the albums I have, the honorable mentions, I really liked, but I couldn't put them in the top 40. There's always a lot of trash in there. I love thrash metal, but if it comes to metal, I'm more a death, doom, and black metal guy. I have to be honest. But I like a lot of thrash. The new Solitude was great. New Testament was great. The new Accuser was great. The new Havoc was great. All fantastic albums. Don't get me wrong, but they are just a bit outside the 40. And that counts for a lot of albums actually. Not only those thrash albums. Like I said, you have to draw a line somewhere, otherwise you keep on ranking and don't feel like making a top. You know what? So I thought 40 was enough, 10 enough for the video, for the length, and yeah, that's it actually. Of course, you may have your own opinion that you have stuff somewhere else on your list, but hey, that's your list, not mine. If you want to share your list, go ahead in the comment section. Always interested in discovering new bands. Maybe there's something in I haven't heard, so I discover after the video, who knows. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. It was a great year. Got a lot of new subscribers. I would like to thank you a lot for that. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys back in 2021, and hopefully that will be a great year. Hope to see you guys back in 2021, and stay healthy, take care of each other, and have a great ending of the year and a great start for the new one. Cheers, and see you next time.